Starting off game number 1, I'm hyped.
The first thing I'm thinking about already is what if they both inhale Gordos and they get sent back
literally
at each
just
other?
as you were sitting down, I was just talking about I want to see DDD like throw out a Gordo, one swallows it, and then they just keep like bouncing it back at each other until one dies at 5%.
The game's gonna crash. It's just gonna. It's right there.
There we go.
What are they doing?
This is great. Like, all right.
my
So
God.
speaking in actual Smash terms of trying to be smart now, like what do you do in this type of matchup when you have two heavy bodies and both of you heavily rely on like being that gimmick and having having to ledge trap? What happens when you have two heavy characters like this and you have to deal with that?
The first thing that comes to my mind, especially on why Smashville was such a I feel like Smashville is the perfect stage for the Ditto, for the simple fact that you want stage control, you want them at ledge, because at the end of the day, it might be the Ditto, but this is still a heavy character. DDD has some of the best ledge trapping, and if you can stay underneath that middle platform, it sounds like a hell for the other player.
Also, little known tidbit too, DDD actually has some pretty awesome mid-percent combos with that center platform. Like DDD's not a character you normally would think have some combos, but if you get the falling there into the jump platform reset with a second nair or so, you can get some good damage, and we're seeing DDDIg taking lots of damage while being stuck in the corner. There we go, getting hit by the Gordo. But it took that long for him to die.
Yeah, 181 too. But this is something like you can see really steamrolly. It could be if DDDIg can't get this ledge trap right here. He's kind of dropping them since the beginning. Hopefully he can patch that up just a bit. These Gordo interactions are absolutely hilarious. I think what you want to do in the Ditto is try to always Gordo second. Because if you do, you can have the invincibility from the hammer of the throw itself into bouncing the first one back while throwing out the second one.
I actually agree with the way that you said it a second ago too. He who swings first usually is going to end up in last when it comes to this matchup. If you decide to pull the trigger first, you have a lot of end lag, whether it be from the side Bs or from your aerials. So sometimes you have to accept the fact that you're probably going to get clipped afterwards for whiffing. However, PWNAGEPOLICE is the one who's been swinging first, but he's been putting them in the right spots where DDDIg is actually not prepared.
Yeah, I feel like PWNAGEPOLICE is just being a lot more solid in the terms of ledge trapping. DDDIg is
and
doing
distractions as well. It's
the lob right there. It's the dash attack, super smart.
Yeah, you got to be careful that you don't fall asleep on like that Gordo in the center stage.
But like I was saying, I feel like PWNAGEPOLICE is getting a lot more mileage at the ledge. DDDIg isn't doing bad in neutral whatsoever. He's actually like going toe-to-toe with PWNAGE. However, it's this interaction right here where he could be getting a lot more, and he just hasn't yet.
Yeah, there we go. Like, he's starting to change it up a little bit with the lingering hits. Like so, he had the F tilt before, but that time closing it out with the dash attack. You can only stay off that side of the edge be so long, and eventually a giant penguin comes to greet you.
Oh, he's going for the
hammer.
my God.
Oh, my God.
Okay. Yeah, that was a really, really scary situation. Right now, going to be at the ledge once again. This is where PWNAGEPOLICE has got his most of his damage. And down he's going to take it.
I love it. I love it. Hitting him with that down B on the way back up. When you get enough charge, eventually it'll trade with a little bit of armor too. Yeah. So it wasn't a lot, but he put himself in a position to bait out like get up attack. It's like, all right, I'm going to jump back at you. I know you've been really proactive at the ledge, so let me see if you happen to move. And whether you get up attack or you roll, I'm going to hit.
Yeah, that did cover a lot of options there. Hanenbo Omega for this one is going to be a little different. I really wonder why they chose this one out of all of them. But
yeah, me too. It might be a music counter pick thing.
Yeah, you know, it does have some nice Electro Pellington is very soothing. I will say that much. However, they're just talking right now. They're discussing. They're probably having a lot of fun. You don't get this all the time.
Yeah, and also you don't really get like. I mean, what's the difference? Is like, hey, I play your character too, so your stages are as good as mine. It just depends on, and sometimes it's just player preference.
Oh, they're going to do this, aren't they? Oh. All right. Yeah, here we go.
Yes. Hey, 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 let's go.
The whole crowd is starting to go with these A's right now. Who knows how long this is going to last?
This might be.
They can die now. Okay. All right. He was like, all right, I'm done here.
That could have been 7 minutes of just absolutely nothing.
Oh, no, not again. Okay. Okay. I got a little worried there.
Did we even have music on in the background?
I don't think so.
No, they turned off the music.
Hold on. Shh. It's bubbles right now.
The soothing bubbles.
Yeah, we're really getting somewhere.
All right, we're starting to get ASMR. I was real.
that he picked this so today on Twitter.
Possibly. He might have. For those of you who are very talented with the Photoshop and other things, please make this a very hilarious moment where the two of these DDDs were taking an entire minute for us to finally see a stock loss. Here we go. So DDDIg is going to lose his first stock.
Yeah, 51%. If we see the match how it was last game, this is a really big lead.
Oh my, exactly.
Because he's not going to die for a long time. That dare, barely whiffing.
Yeah.
Touching the little cotton ball on that man's head.
When you're a big character like that, sometimes you need to be blessed with some decent recovery, unless your name is Donkey Kong.
Oh, yeah.
And DDD gets the, that end bowl. Wow, parrying afterwards. Dude looking like he was trying to catch an air dodge. Wow, digging deep and getting hit underneath.
Barely missing out on that super armor. We're gonna see another hammer here.
It does. That's actually a pretty good way to say it. It's DDD mirror feels like windjammers. Ah! Except there's giant hammers involved. All right, Punish Police just trying to throw out as many hitboxes as he can. The regrab is not going to get punished. He's going to jump right into the Gordo, though, and reset everything right back over again. Yeah, we died. No, he's not.
We're definitely seeing the matchup getting into play here. Like, Punish Police has just kept them at their ledge this entire time. Yeah, DIing that move is really hard, but if you get it correct, it should not kill you. Like, it just shouldn't kill you.
And he's still not dying to the Gordos as well. Punish Police has been consistently underneath him. Like so, every time he recovers in center stage, he's punished it each time. Finally, there's only so much you can do to be able to recover it.
Yeah, Punish Police kind of having a little bit of fun going underneath the stage right there. DDD can't make that distance. And again, we're seeing the situation where he's back to ledge. It seems so difficult. It's such a character as big as DDD to get around the ledge trapping that is DDD.
Ledge trappity coming in from DDD. But, he has spent maybe 90% of this match at the ledge and airborne. More. Yeah, the 3-stock answer. I mean, we did start with the shot to the Gordo, but also it has been Punish Police just kind of outplaying this Ditto on this game number 2 here. I don't know if DDDIg kind of played in the hands of Punish Police removing that platform by saying, hey, let's go to Hannibal. But or DDDIg is gonna let it end in a sad way, and that's it for the fun. That's it. Stream's over. We have we can't top that. I know we brought Fwed out here, but you can't top a DDD Ditto. So it's Ditto, man. That's it. It's over. Follow, subscribe, everything that is Great Value Smash, and have a great night. Have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful night. Oh, hey, we're back. All right,
hold on. Let's bring this back really quick. But if you want to talk about matchups that you